Facebook is reportedly hoping to streamline some of the data we're inundated with in its professional version, called Facebook at Work. I spoke to Professor David Allen Grier of George Washington University to find out how and if it can help our messaging overload.
If you're doing work that you're having to focus on, filling out forms or making plans or analyzing information, Facebook is a distraction. And there are a lot of places that ban it.
In walks unconfirmed reports of Facebook for Work, and I have to imagine that this might be perhaps one of the solutions, that if it's for work, maybe workplaces will let you use it. So what do we know about these reports?
The reports seem to say that they're offering a consolidator service, a service that brings in many work tools and allows you to pull them together, to unify them, to have data go from one to another, and keep you from having to jump back and forth from Dropbox to a Messenger to your email. And that seems to be more what they're doing. You know, one of the reasons we like Facebook is that it's a connection to our friends, to our community, to the people we love and the people who give us interesting information.
The Facebook at Work, how much of that is a challenge directly to LinkedIn?
I don't think it's a challenge to LinkedIn. I think it's a challenge to Slack. LinkedIn is a Rolodex, and it's a very good Rolodex and at times a slightly frightening Rolodex. If you send out certain kinds of email over Gmail, they'll figure out you're introducing yourself to somebody and they'll tell LinkedIn about it. Whereas Slack is something that integrates a group of services together that allows you to work more efficiently, to move data from one to another, to keep conversations going with a group of people and share files or share information.
What's happening here? What's happening to the workplace, not just in America, but globally? I hear the same drumbeat from Europe, Asia, and America that we get way too many emails, and it doesn't seem like there's a solution in hand anytime in the near future.
No, but we're part of an expansion, and we will see a contraction coming in. When email came, there was this phrase that the techies used, which was drinking from a fire hose. And the idea was that they'd get lots of information, it would be rich information, and you could do a lot of things you could do if you if you didn't have it. They kind of forgot that drinking from the fire hose is not a pleasant experience. If it hits your face, it tears skin off. And what we're seeing now is a surfeit of information. Far too much is coming in, and we're having to pick and choose. What the next round of tools, and I'm suspicious that this new Facebook will do it, and certainly there are aspects of Slack that allow you to do it, allow you to concentrate, allow you to say, I'm not hearing anyone from this, I'm focusing on this channel of communication, on this topic, on this project.
I'm going to ask you for help on behalf of the hundreds of millions of people who are stuck deleting emails all day. Yeah. And this isn't just about emails, it's also communicating with one another, picking up the phone, and I mean some basic things we probably forgot how to do. Give me the top 3 things that you think people should do to improve their efficiency at work. And you can have a moment to think about this, but just 3 items to share with all of our audience that would make their lives a little better at work.
Well, one of the first is don't feel that you have to answer everything immediately. And certainly your viewers know that, and have certainly felt, the pain of having answered a little too fast. Think about things, and in particularly, not replying immediately says that you're not part of the discussion. You don't see the immediacy of it. You need time to think. Second, as part of that, instead of trying to capture everything during the day, you may set aside a period of time where you just answer email or answer email on certain projects or answer email that came in over the transom and is not part of your internal work. Let that sit for a moment and have time. And second, one of the ways of slowing the process, and in particular of helping you make better decisions and better understanding it, is instead of answering it with a decision, answer it with a question. This is my understanding, am I correct? This is the kind of strategy you seem to be pursuing, is that correct? Doing things to help clarify it, and also, again, letting it be known that if you're going to be part of this process, you're going to be thinking about it and taking the time to do it properly.
Now, this last question is a health issue. A lot of people I know, they wake up checking their emails, and they brush their teeth checking their emails, and go to sleep checking their emails. At what point does it become unhealthy, the amount of time that you spend work or social related checking emails?
Well, the unhealthiness is not so much time, it's what's motivating you to push the button. if you feel you have to do it, if it's coming from a sense of fear, a sense of anxiety, a sense of mechanics, that this is just what you do, it probably isn't healthy. It's healthy when you think about it, when you say, I'm ready to engage the world, and I'm making the decision to push it now.